What's up, people? My name is Donte, I'm creator and director of Fraternizing for Love.
What's up? It's Rodney, creator and executive producer of Fraternizing for Love.
So myself, a little bit about myself. I'm entrepreneur, own several transportation businesses, luxury transportation, and non-emergency medical transportation, mental health stuff like that. Um, we also do a golf channel, man. Check us out, Sauce and Golf. Uh, that's blowing up pretty big right now.
Uh, yeah, I'm also an author, podcaster, overall creator.
So yeah, how we come up with this show, man?
So you was filming the Meet the Threes pilot.
Yeah, so we was filming Meet the Threats. Check that out, Meet the Threats. That's another reality show that we got going on, and should be coming to airways soon. But we was shooting that, and I decided to, just invest in a whole bunch of equipment, far as cameras, lighting, the whole nine, because we was filming and that type of thing.
Well, you called me and was like, "Yo, I got all this stuff, man. I done spent all this money on all these cameras and this equipment. Like, we need to do something." And so we came up on dating show,
Right.
and and I remember I was like, "Yo, we need to make it speed dating and blind dating at the same time." You know what I'm saying? Like I was thinking about the shows I liked when I was coming up, like them old MTV like dating shows like The Next and Parental
Right.
Control, like all them old joints. I was like, "Yo, I used to love them shows." So let's kind of incorporate like that aspect of the blind dating and not knowing who was next with speed dating at the same time.
Yeah, so he had called me one. He was like, "Yo," I was like, "Yo, let's just talk about it, man. Hit me back about an hour. Let's try think about it. We come back." So he called me back and was like, "Yo, he had his idea." And I'm gonna just keep it 100. I hit a gummy. I popped the gummy, man. And was sitting on the couch watching a movie with the wife. So I was a little like, my brain was just gone. But when he called me, he was talking to me. And I don't remember exactly everything he was saying. But I remember you saying something about having two people in a booth or something like that.
Well, originally I was like, "Yo, we can have two people and then like speed dating with these with however many people on the other side."
Right. And then it just hit me. I was like, "Yo, I got it, bro."
You called me back.
Yeah, I was like, "Yo, put each person in a cubicle, have them come out to the cubicle, and they sit down, have a conversation, and they can't see the person, so they go in the cubicle." That's how it all came out. And I was like, "Yo," and then once they move forward to the next cubicle, bro, they can't come back to the next cubicle. And Rob was like, "Yo, that's genius, yo. That's genius, yo." And then I was like, "Yo, how many? How long?" I was like, "Yo, let's do 2 minutes." He was like, "Nah, 2 minutes is too long to have him sitting there." He was like, "Yo." So the 90 seconds was all right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
And then I had thought about like, yo, because at first we was gonna keep them in the same spot, and I was like, "Nah, shuffle them after each
right,
person is
right,
gone."
right, right, right. So that was a different other twist to it, man.
But yeah, you was like, you had called me. You was like, "Yo, let's make it at work in cubicles."
Right.
You're right, cause I had a bit of a concept, but when you was like, "Yo, throw that shit in the cubicles," genius. That took it out. Like
Right.
then we was thinking of names and
Yeah, thinking of names. And I was just like, "Yo, fraternizing, yo, because that's something you cannot do. You shouldn't do at work is fraternize with your employees." So,
and then I mean from there it's just like ping ponging back and forth the different
mhm.
cons, like the way it's like mapping it out, ironing out all the
All
details,
the
how it's gonna
details,
work, this
yeah.
and that, and the thing I love is like when I'm creating with Dante is we gonna come up with an idea and we gonna ping pong back and forth and we gonna get it out. But like for one, he trusts what I'm saying and I trust what he's saying. And for two, I have ideas all the time and different things that I done came up with, whatever. But with Dante, he gonna be like, "Nah, you got something. Like, let's get to it." And he gonna make sure I'm putting the action behind it, and he gonna make sure we really get it going, and not just an idea that's just out there.
Out there in the air. You
You know
know
what
what
I
I
mean?
mean? Once I believe in something and I see the vision, it's like go time. You know what I mean? And trust me, with this show, man, we have put a lot of time effort and work into this thing, yo. It has not been no, fly by the whim. We just, it's been some work, yo, and it ain't been easy. Trust me. We're gonna get into that too, but it definitely ain't been easy. But yeah, I think we do a good job with piggybacking off each other, man, as director and executive producer, and coming up with different ideas. Uh, I think we do a good job of that, man. Pushing each other to, make it better. I mean, I don't really like that, man. I don't think we should do that. Yeah, we should do it this way, because, you know, and you need those set of eyes, you know what I mean? We need that too. So I think we like the Batman and Robin when it comes to that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Making stuff happen, yo.
And I think, I think we and I feel we kind of put it together quick, like,
It
and that
definitely
comes
was quick, yeah.
that comes with Donte. Like, I think we came up with the idea like the end of November, and we were shooting the first episode in January.
January,
So it's like,
facts.
yo, that's Donte doing. That's like, yo, all right, we got an idea, we got something great. Let's get to it. Like, and he had some, cause me, I fall in love with like the creative piece. Like, all right, I want it, like it need to look like that and all of that. But he like, nah, let's like making sure we really get it into action.
And
So,
making it happen,
so
what I mean?
and but just like I can't never thank Donte enough for just the trust he have in my creative vision all the time, like, and how much he believe in me. Like, nah, you know what you're talking about. Like, you got like he always believe in me. Anything I come to him with. So yeah, I'm
Yeah.
grateful for that. Definitely.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Appreciate it. So if y'all don't know, our relationship, this is actually my stepson. You know what I mean? I just say stepson because we really don't really use step. I don't really use step like
Nah.
that, but this is my son. I'm married to his mom. So, whenever he come to me with great ideas or ambition to do something, man, I'm gonna be, 10 toes behind him, man, and help him whatever however I could do it, man. But we both wanted to create something like this. I seen his passion about it, and he just ready to work and get it done. So it just made sense for us to just make this thing happen, man. So yeah, sometimes I gotta push my boy. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna tell y'all how it went down today. I had to get him to the studio today, but that's just go what it is, man. You know what I mean? We just gotta push each other, man, so we can both make sure we putting best foot forward
Right.
and whatever we doing. You know what I mean? So um, I just love our relationship on that aspect. Yeah, definitely.
Ain't too many people fooling with us when it comes to creating and doing. Like, we got more stuff we doing, and um show called Underground Heroes. We about to kick off in a few months or so. Um, and that's just channeling like underground heroes, people who are making an impact and difference in the community, but might not be getting as celebrated or championed as they should.
Yeah.
So that's something else we're working on. Like you say, you got Meet the Threats. That's gonna be huge.
Yeah, that's
Reality
gonna be
show.
huge, definitely,
You know,
man. And the sauce and golf, man, that's
yes,
blowing up like
sauce and go.
it's crazy. You know what I mean? That's just I play golf a lot, so to put it in the content, just something I already do and love to do, and just to see that thing grow and blow up like it's been doing, has been good too. So check that out, sauce and golf.
So some of the, the challenges that we have faced doing this is honestly getting men. Like, when it come to like all the research and figuring this out and that, like, Donte pretty much gonna be on it, and I'm right behind him. But like, getting guys on the show, like, to come meet women and talk to women, is, you would never thought it would be this hard.
Yeah, it's definitely been a challenge with the guys, man. Is we have never had a show where we actually started on time. So when you ask about challenges we face, every show is a challenge, yo. Every show is a challenge. We never come in here. It could be from setting up, battery not working, or I done forgot the memory card for the camera, or the wire for the something always happened. That's just some small in pre-production. Uh, then doing production is we can never start on time. I mean, it's supposed to be. I would say we did a full show, hour, half, 2 hours, and we should be done as a wrap. That's the show.
Right.
But we here for 4, 5 hours, man. You just never can get on time because people don't show up on time, one. And then the guys commit that they're gonna be here. And then as soon as it's time for them to be here,
And yeah, and then we in here, we trying to set up the set for one. But now, as we doing that, we trying to find replacement guys, like, cause one or two guys ain't show up, or three guys ain't show, so that's been one of the biggest challenges.
Yeah, that's definitely been a big challenge. Is getting the guys and then starting on time. But listen, if you guys sign up, it ain't like we out here. We do recruit. I mean, we have a team that we going up. We do sit there and talk to people, throw it out there. But you still have to submit the form. So why go through that whole process? Submit the form. We do interview. We vet them, do interviews and everything. We give them a time.
They be all excited on the call. Yeah, man.
Yeah, they coming. They gonna do this, man. And then the day of, I mean, even the night before, our casting director, shout out to Teresa. She does a great job for us.
Shout out.
But she would call them the night before, and they confirm. I'll be there tomorrow, XYZ time, whatever. And that time get there, they don't show. They stop answering the phone. They don't return no more phone calls.
Nothing.
And that's just straight whack to me, yo. I don't understand why.
Say you ain't gonna make it.
Right. Why would you waste somebody's time like that, yo? Because one, we could have got somebody else who really probably was interested and wanted to be on the show. But two, you just wasting our time, man. You know what I mean? So just respect for people's time is very important, I think, man. And they need to understand that for real.
Right. For me, one of the most rewarding things about the show has been anytime you see something go from an idea to the TV screen, it's just like that's rewarding enough for me. But also just the support, man, like from friends and family, like we really developed a fan base, you know what I mean? And it's lovely that people be excited and pressing us when the next one, when all of this.
Yeah, definitely.
It's very rewarding to see when you have an idea and then you make it happen and then people receive it well. So that's very rewarding for me.
Yeah, I think the most rewarding part for me, just to piggyback off what Rod said, is that this was an idea that we sat on the phone and talked about, and then to see the first episode come to life. That's very rewarding. And then two, was really, really, and I'm just this type of person anyway, and Rod can vouch too. I like to see people have a good time.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes it can be on my dime. So to see people come to set, and really enjoy themselves on set, you know what I mean?
It's always a blast.
Always a blast, a good time. So to see people have a good time, to see people networking, exchanging phone numbers and information because they into this and this person into that, you know what I mean? I've networked and made some good connections, with some of the contestants. So just to see that too as well, that's really, really rewarding for me, man, to see people having a good time and then the networking piece behind it, man. It's just been great. So I just thank God for the ability to create, right? Because we ain't go to no school. We ain't,
about to say the same thing.
Neither one of us went to college for videography, film and lighting, all that type of stuff. You know what I mean? So a lot of this we are learning as we go. YouTube has been my best friend. You know what I mean? So I just thank God for the ability to create and being able to make things happen, man. Even when it's a struggle, man. So
and also the growth too. Like
yeah.
You can even watch the episode and see it get better and better and better every episode.
Every episode,
just from far as the production and just far as like just a lot of little things we tweaking, like you said, learning on the fly as we go.
Right,
and like it's just two guys with a creative idea, and then to bring it to light is beautiful.
Yeah. It's just been it's definitely been fun, man. Doing this show, like I said, but it's been a challenge. You know what I mean? But anything worth having, man, and make it happen, it's gonna be tough. You know what I mean? It's not gonna be easy because if it was easy, everybody be doing it.
Exactly.
But it's been a challenge, man. And one thing about me, man, I'm a take a challenge and face that thing head on and figure out ways to get around it, man. And that's what we do. I'm talking about on a whim in the middle of a set, in the middle of a show. We got to pivot sometime. You know what I mean? They just don't understand. Pivot, yeah. Right. But we having to pivot and just like.
I mean, one time we one of the craziest pivots I'd never forget is none of the guys, only one guy had showed. What was it, like one or two? We were supposed to have guys, 5 guys in the cubes,
Right.
but only 2 guys showed
Two
up.
guys showed up.
Only 2 guys showed up, but we had the 3 ladies there. We flipped the joint all the way around, called 2 more women, threw 5. Now we got 5 ladies in the queues, and then we made the 2 guys walk through.
Walk through
Like
the queue.
this is on the spot,
On the
like
spot.
right here at the set. So that type of stuff is just
It happens. And shout out to the ladies, yo, because
Yes.
the ladies has been supporting. They has been showing up. They've been excited to be on the show.
Definitely.
They've been great to work with, man. So shout out
They've
to the
been all
ladies,
pleasant.
man. Yeah. Shout out to the ladies, man.
So what's your top 2 contestants on guy and girl?
Yo, I would say my top 2, my favorite. It's a lot of them, right? Because
Yeah.
so I don't want to say that that's my favorite, but if I had to narrow it down to one guy, one girl, I would say one of the coolest guys was Femi from Chicago. I'm gonna go ahead and rock out with Femi.
Okay.
Yo, he flew in. He showed up on time. He flew in, and he was dressed the part.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? He was probably one of the first ones that really came to the set dressed like, you know what I mean, like he was coming to work or for a job or whatever the case may be. And he got shook in that first cube.
Yeah, he did.
Take your time. It's okay.
Yeah.
No pressure.
Nah, it's not even the pressure. I don't really know for sure.
My favorite female that was on the show. That's hard, man. Because like I said, the women been showing up, man.
It's a lot.
It's a lot of them, man. Damn, I'm gonna have to think about that one. But I'm gonna let you go.
I'm gonna say, as far as guys, I'm gonna have to go Trey Coles from episode 2, man. Yo, the guy, like everybody watched that and thought he was like being funny because he was saying, he had the wife and he had the fiance and the girlfriend. He was looking for, like, he was dead serious. Like, this is his real lifestyle.
Honestly, currently I have a wife and a fiance, and I also am dating.
And funny backstory, I found out after the show that man is my cousin.
Like actual cousin.
Like actual cousin. Like our grandparents, our brother and sister. So yeah, he was my favorite. He was hilarious, man. And far as woman, I'm gonna have to say it's tied between 2 for me. I would say Big Booty Lexus because
from VA, not Texas.
From VA, not Texas. Because she brought like a comedic, like she was just great, like all around.
Big Booty Alexis from VA, not Texas.
Turn around, let me see. Is it a big booty? Yeah, that joint is what I got. Man, that joint do got a little.
And she was unapologetically her on the show, yo. She didn't care, you know what I mean?
She was her.
So she was. I can agree with that.
Her. But yeah, she kind of had that episode that kind of put us over that hump too, to like really start seeing a lot of views and things. So yeah, shout out to Big Booty Lexus from VA, not Texas. And then I would have to say Soul Sister Gray, man. I fooled her, yo. Like, she came in here, she had her assistant with her. Like, she is just like, she just had an energy about her, I fooled with Soul Sister Gray. Shout out to her.
Yeah, she was cool, man. The fan was plucking my nerve. But that was her thing. That was her thing.
She brought her.
Yeah, she had her thing going on. But you know who I would say, though? Lilith. She was on the same episode.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Lilith. And the reason I'm going to go with Lilith, because those women on the episode were tough, bro. She was the only one that actually heard everybody out. Sat there, listened to them, let them, you know what I mean? She ain't judge them from the next cubicle. So shout out to her, man. I like her laugh, yo. She had a funny little laugh, yo. So I would say she probably was one of my favorites. Yeah.
I tell you all the time, like, nothing more important to me right now than this show. And this is like when I have the most fun shooting this show.
Yeah.
Man.
That's what I was telling him, I had to look up one day and was like, yo, bro, I've been working for like 2 months straight. You talking about like no days off. You hear about people talk no days off, yo. It gets real when you really trying to build something and put something together. And I've been working, but it doesn't feel like work. That's why I had to tell right. It didn't feel like extensive work. You know what I mean? It was fun work. It was a good time, and it was a struggle. You know what I mean? Camera angles. You know what I mean? You get back to the to the computer and you hear audio jacked up or this. You know what I mean? So it's been some definitely some difficulties, but it's been a learning curve, man. And we just roll with all the punches that we receive, and just keep trying to build it, man. So
I mean, we got episodes that ain't never gonna come out because audio might have been crazy. Like just,
audio crazy.
A good episode too.
So, shout out to the host JP and Trina.
Shout out to them.
Is one episode JP came here, probably the best suit he ever had on in his life, and nobody gonna ever see it, yo, because the audio was jacked up on the episode, yo.
What is your favorite episode? Right there.
I would say my favorite episode is I'm gonna say with Jasmine Alexis, Big Booty Alexis from VA Not Texas, and Sydney. I would say episode 4 was probably one of my favorites. Yeah.
And I hate to say the same thing, but yeah, that's my favorite episode too. Shout out to Lamar, little cuz. He came through, he turned it up, Big Booty Alexis, Jasmine the dude, match. Then we had a good recap out of it. Like, yeah, that was my favorite episode. And like I said, that was kind of the episode that like when we really started seeing like, oh, we got a fan base. We got like people is tuning in. Like that was the over the hump episode, I feel like. So yeah, that's always gonna be my favorite episode.
Yeah, definitely.
I do like
the episode with Seven.
That was good too.
Ryan and them folks. And I think that got the most views right now.
It does got
got the most views. That was a great episode too, man. Far as, all around the content, the creative personalities, episode 4 was for me. Yeah.
I like 8 too, because 8 was like kind of like with the show.
That's what the actual Alexis from Texas,
right?
And
Whitney and Jaya. Shout out Whitney.
Jaya.
That episode was like what we intended the show to be before like all the comedy and all of that came into it.
You can't make it up though,
right?
You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So
28.
You got any kids?
No.
You want kids?
Eventually, I want a husband first.
Agree.
That show, it ain't have that like comic relief, but it was great dialogue. Good matches. Like it was. So yeah, they all each episode kind of unique in itself. But yeah, them are my favorites.
Yeah. But shout out to all the new hires, all the co-workers that been on the show, man. We really, really appreciate y'all for believing in this and taking your time to come out and spend a little. JP always say, you could have been anywhere in the world, and that gets on my nerve. But he's telling the truth. You know what I mean? You could have been anywhere you came and you wanted to be on the show, man. And so we appreciate everybody who's been supporting.
Shout out to the whole team.
Yeah, shout out to our crew, both hosts. They both get a little Hollywood sometimes, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Trina coming here an hour late.
Yeah. JP walking here with, his clothes in the suit bag like he got a green room, Yeah. Y'all just don't understand what we did with
I want everybody to know out there that literally JP has to get a talking to every day we been. The man crazy, but he good at what he do, man. He only gonna get better.
Yeah.
And same with Trina. She got to get a talking to about her tardiness every time.
I talking to and a coaching.
Yeah.
On, let's go, Trina. You got like a pep talk, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's what we here for, you know what I mean? Exactly. That's what we here for, man. But we definitely appreciate both of them, love them to death, man. We appreciate both of them for the work they putting in,
and just seeing the vision and just jumping on board. Like
that's all it is. That's exactly what it is. They seen the vision, bro, and they believe in the show. And the same thing with Teresa. Teresa was on the show. I think she was on 2 episodes.
Yeah.
And she just seen the vision immediately. And she was at me about I want to help you. I want to be a part of this and blah, you know. And I was like, all right, cool, you know, just thinking she was just somebody talking,
Yeah.
because we get that all the time,
All
you know
the
what I mean? But she really has stepped it up, man, and doing her thing. So I appreciate
Shout out to Reese.
Teresa for that. Definitely.
Yeah, shout out the camera guys. Shout out Skid. Shout out the whole team.
Yeah, shout out the whole team, man. You know, like you said, the video guys,
Lambo.
Lambo, Brandon, you know, anybody who's helped in the security. You know, shout out security, because we do have security here. Because you just never know. You know, you meeting different people, you don't know how people might respond and act sometimes. So you know, we just got to be safe than sorry. You know, so shout out to security to help out. You know, and shout out to you know, my peoples for letting me use the office space. You know,
Yes.
it's been a challenge. I mean, that story is another story in itself. But shout out to my peoples for allowing us to use the space that have created this show. So definitely, man. Shout out to moms, pops. Appreciate it, man. You know, for the support.
Shout out to us, man.
Yeah, shout out
to
to
you.
us. Shout
Yes,
out to
sir.
you,
We
man.
Brung something beautiful to the screen, man. And we only gonna continue to keep going. We got season 2 gonna be even better. We got season 1 reunion coming up. Y'all stay tuned for that. We're gonna be bringing back a lot of the contestants. You know, it's gonna be a whole thing. It's gonna be great. That's gonna be actually live. So we're working on that right now, getting that together.
Yeah, the reunion gonna be good. We're gonna bring back some fan favorites.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna invite a live audience, man. I think it's just gonna be a good time, man.
It's
You
gonna
know,
be
just
amazing.
see people's reactions, because we get calls that, yo, why you ain't have me on the show when
Yeah.
so and so's on the show, or why you have me on the show? You know what I mean? So to just let people meet each other that was on other episodes and stuff like that, man. I think that's gonna be great to see how that work out, how that play out.
Definitely. Also season 2, we're gonna start shooting behind the scenes of like when we actually filming and set and stuff. I think that'll
some
be,
of that's been wild too.
It'd be some.
That's
it'd
a
be
whole nother.
hilarious.
That's a whole nother show, man.
It'd be
Some of that behind the
hilarious.
scenes
It'd be
stuff, man.
hilarious
Yeah, man.
From Donte snapping about something, then me, him, and Skid get together. We snap about something. Then like the folks that come to it, just be it's something to see, man. It'd be hilarious. So yeah, we want to start shooting the behind the scenes. Come season 2.
So again, thank y'all for supporting the show. Continue to watch. Run them numbers up for us. And we appreciate all the support. We love y'all. And you know, continue to look out for us. Share our stuff, man. Follow the pages, you know, continue to share.
Thank you all. Love you. Keep watching.
Peace.